Yeah, I mean, it was just, big play after big play. And, they made a couple more plays than we did, obviously.
LeBron, you guys leave here without a win, but you guys were tied with 5 minutes to go in Game 3. Obviously, we're in position to win this game. Why do you think they were able to pull away late? And does the fact that, in terms of a problem-solving thing, does it still feel like this team is close to breaking through against that?
They won the game, but it wasn't like they completely pulled away. I mean, they won the game. They just made a couple more opportunities. I think obviously Ain't got it going in the fourth. I thought Nas' minutes in the fourth was huge. He had, we were trying to hold him off, and he had a good post up with left hand jump hook, and he came back, with a three. Every time we were trying to push the lead up. And obviously, I think Jaden had a couple good plays as well down the stretch. Obviously, one of the most important ones was the hand one late in the game. We had opportunities to win. We just couldn't close it.
You've said before that you prepare yourself to be able to play as close to 48 minutes as possible. You've literally done it in a playoff game before, but JJ played the entire group all 24 minutes of the second half. What's the feeling like expending that much energy in a playoff game? And then do you think there's any correlation between your guys' offensive numbers in the fourth and not getting any rest?
What was our offensive numbers in the fourth? I can see the 19 points, but what was our offensive numbers in the fourth? 3 for 17.
5 for 18, 3 for 2, 4 for 12.
Yeah. We had some really good looks. Luka missed a point blank layup, to put us up 7. I missed a point blank layup to put us up 4. We had a couple opportunities. I don't think fatigue had anything to do with that. We just missed some point blank shots. We were getting into what we wanted to get into, and we just weren't able to convert.
LeBron, oftentimes in games like this, we'll focus on the final quarter, final few minutes, but they outscored you guys, I think, by 6 to close the second, and then by, I think, 6 also to close the first quarter. How critical were the end of quarter moments preventing you guys from having an even bigger lead, or having a lead rather?
It's very crucial. In a postseason game, closing quarters is very crucial. And I would say first, second, and fourth, we didn't do that. We did a good job in the third quarter, but the first and the second quarter and the fourth quarter, obviously we weren't able to close quarters. So, that's definitely challenging for us for sure.
LeBron, the third was arguably the best the offense has looked in the series. You guys scored a series high, 36 points. I know they did some different things defensively with the hedging and the blitzing more than they had earlier, but are there things with the way the ball was moving, the way you guys were generating open corner threes that you feel like you can take forward into Game 5 and apply moving forward?
We've got to continue to work our game. We got to some really good actions tonight. Was able to get some really good looks, like you said, especially in that third quarter. Every game can be different, just because what we was able to find in today's game doesn't mean it's going to be available on Wednesday. They're going to make adjustments, we're going to make some adjustments, so you play the game and not predetermine the game. So we'll see what happens.
LeBron, what were you looking for on the sideline inbounds pass, where you guys were up against the second clock? And then, I guess, secondly, did you think that you hit enough of the ball and not enough of Ant's hand on the call that was
First question, I was just looking for somebody to get open. We still had 2 seconds to get the ball across half court, but everybody kind of went into the front court. If I could take it back, in the timeout, maybe just have one guy break open to the back court. We still had time. 2, absolutely. That play happens all the time. Hand is part of the ball. That's what they say. I feel like the hand was a part of that ball. I was able to get his hand on top of the ball stripped out and out on him. So we've seen that play over and over before, but it is what it is.
Last question. Thank you.